episode 62 of One Man's Opinion. Today I am reviewing the new Broadway musical How to Dance in Ohio, with book and lyrics by Rebekah Greer Melocik, and music by Jacob Yandura, directed by Sammi Cannold, and choreographed by Mayte Natalio, running at the Belasco Theater at 111 West 44th Street in New York City. If you want me to dance with joy, come be a patron over at my Patreon page, where you can, for as little as $1 a month, be a supporter of my work. I'll leave a link in the description.
Building momentum, the very beginning. Building momentum, the energy spinning. No way I'm throwing my best chance away if I have to throw a new dance every day. It's the only way how to keep growing from now.
Based on the Alexandra Shiva documentary film of the same name, How to Dance in Ohio is an overall delightful and inspiring musical about 7 neurodivergent teens and young adults who participate in a group called Amigo Family Counseling, led by Dr. Amigo, played by Cesar Samayoa, with the assistance of his daughter Ashley, played by Christina Sastra, who is studying dance at Juilliard but is at home in Ohio recovering from an injury. In a moment of inspiration, Dr. Amigo and his group agree to hold a spring formal. With 99 days counting down to the day of the dance, the 7 people that are in the group look to find within themselves the courage to learn how to dance, to ask out the person they like to join them, or just the courage to attend right out. Things get complicated as romantic insecurities arise, friendships get tested, and general social anxieties play their part. Things get more complicated when Dr. Amigo agrees to be interviewed by a reporter and a blogger about the dance. Against his better judgment, Amigo agrees to the interview, and the blogger runs the story using derogatory language, belittling and devaluing the 7 people who are in the group. As a journalist myself, when it was read, I found the article laughable in any sense of journalistic definition. Regardless, it causes a rift between Dr. Amigo and his group. The importance of How to Dance in Ohio is in the 7 members of Dr. Amigo's group. All 7 of them are in some degree on the autism spectrum. As the show says, and I'm paraphrasing, there can't be a story about them without them. They're all wonderful. The most compelling story of the bunch for me was Drew, played by Liam Pierce, and his pursuit of a relationship with Meredith, the new member of the group, played by Madison Kopech. Drew has a freezing nervousness about speaking to Meredith, while Meredith has trouble speaking with just about anybody, aside from her father, played by Nick Gasworth. They both have lovely voices, and they both capture the anxiety of 2 people trapped within themselves, needing to find a way to grow and evolve. Jacob Yandura's music is nothing revolutionary. It's standard Broadway pop fare that we've heard many times over the past couple decades. But Rebekah Greer Melocik's lyrics are what make the song shine. Whether it's the group number Butterflies, Drew's Waves and Wires, or Mel, played by Imani Russell, singing Reincarnation with Ashley, the songs have a deeper underlying theme of what the characters are wanting, often without necessarily overtly saying it. There are some weak points in the story. I found the resolution to be a little too easy, especially regarding Dr. Amigo and his breach of trust with the group. I would have liked to have seen some of the characters develop some more, like the aforementioned Mel, whom we see working at a pet store, dealing with an insensitive supervisor, or Remy, played by Desmond Louise Edwards, who is an aspiring fashion podcaster. Both have great moments, but I wanted more about them. Best friends Jessica, played by Ashley Wool, and Caroline, played by Amelia Faye, make an adorable duo. The 2 get a charming sequence at Macy's trying on new dresses, while their mothers, Terry, played by Haven Burton, and Joanna, played by Darlicia Searcy, get a heartwarming song of reflection on their own lives in getting ready for the dance. Jessica pines for Tommy, played by Connor Teague. Tommy, who is looking forward to getting his driver's license just before the dance, could have used a little more developing as well. I get it, though. There's only so much time characters can get on stage and maintain a reasonable show run time. What's nice, though, is that even though some of the characters could use more developing, they are all unique and distinct in their traits. And I think that is deeply important for this musical, as Tommy says at the top of the show. If you met one person with autism, you've met one person with autism. You are now meeting 7. It's easy for many people to be dismissive of people with autism or other neurodivergent diagnoses as being unnecessary or unimportant or someone who will never make anything of themselves because they're different. How to Dance in Ohio shows that, just like everyone else in the world, people with autism are just as individual and unique as anybody else. They love, they laugh, they are afraid, they have joys, and they have dreams. We can all find at least one of them whom we can relate to and make a connection with, whether it's Drew's romantic ambitions, or Remy's artistic passion, or Meredith's fear of social interaction, or any of the other 4. We can all relate. It's a kindred nature between us all that is represented here. The design is overall simple, though I did enjoy Sarafina Bush's costume design, especially come to dance. The choreography never gets too complicated. Also, in case you come and see How to Dance in Ohio and you have someone with you that may have negative reactions to lights and sounds, the theater has multiple cool-down spaces away from the house that they can go and be escorted to, where they can relax, which I think is awesome. How to Dance in Ohio is an adorable show with a touching and inspiring story. I suppose there are some who might find it exploitative, but I don't feel that way about it. I think there's a lot of love here between the people who made the show and the cast. There are some plot and character elements that are uneven and could have used developing, but it should be an enjoyable experience for all. But I am one man's opinion, so be sure to leave yours in the comments below. If you'd like to see How to Dance in Ohio, I'll leave a link in the description where you can get tickets. My link to my Patreon page will be there as well, so be sure to check that out. You can also support my show by liking, sharing, and subscribing, and click the notification bell to be alerted to future reviews. My next review will be a Sherlock Carol at Westport Country Playhouse. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the theater.